What's up, people? I put out a shout out this morning before I started my day talking about Valentine's Day, and I wanted to clarify it. I'm actually in the midst of my day. A lot of times we allow things that we are faced to cause unnecessary worry and distraction in the things that we're supposed to do. Now, you already are aware there's only one you. It's only one you. That's why you are so unique. You are one of a kind. You're beautiful. Why? Because your higher power made it so. And it's amazing. I mean, think about the things that the things you want to accomplish. As I began to really go deep within who Gerald is, I started to look at the little things that would prevent me from accomplishing my goals. So when you have challenges come up, when you have things that are brought into view, just take a second and say to yourself, why not? What is it that I am supposed to focus on? Why do I feel the way I do? And what is keeping me from not receiving the clarity that I deserve? See, you gotta understand something, y'all. Oh yeah, by the way, like I said, I'm in the midst of, I'm in my blessing I got early this year. And not to flaunt, I'm just letting you know, anything that you put your mind to, which is guided by your heart and spirit, will come to pass. It will. But you've got to put those affirmations into your mindset. You've got to change your perception on how you see your reality. You've got to make a decision that this is the day that you are going to be happy at all costs. But when I say this in a disclaimer. Whatever that you're trying to bring as an affirmation of your purpose and walk, it must come from a place of purity. It must come from a place of true essence of you. Because it is going to be you that's going to do the work. Do you feel what I'm saying? You set the precedence on what you want to receive. But it is actually defined by what is found in your heart. So, as I always say, why you ain't loving yourself? Why you ain't proud of yourself? Who convinced you that your worth is no different than the next person? Only thing is different, which separates you from the other person, is what you're willing to compromise and what you're willing to work for. I know I'm telling that to somebody that needs to hear that. Don't get caught up on the things that may be represented as lack. Just make that a foundation of what you wish to accomplish. Because what you don't realize is, even though it may be looked at as a setback, it is really a setup placed in your life to be validated at the right moment in time, guided by your higher power. But you got to believe that. You do understand that. If you take a mindset or approach that everything is bleak, everything does not fall your way, well, guess what? Your result is going to validate that. So, how much is your existence worth? I think it's priceless. I mean, you are a walking template of time. You are a validation and reference point of your existence. So why not be the best? Don't trip on the things you don't have. Don't trip on what you see others have, because you may not know that they may have done the work. And that was what was the harvest of their efforts. That is why it's not good to judge. But you know what is divine? You know what is truly divine? that when you are truly open and honest with your emotions, you will have the clarity that you seek. You will have the peace that you deserve. You will have the understanding that makes it all worth it in the end. Trust when I say this. You deserve it. Like I need to deserve this shave right now. But anyway, all I'm saying is this. It is very important that you get your heart right. When you get your heart right, your mind will follow what is found in your heart. I'm going to be an advocate as long as he asks me to do this. I'm telling you, y'all don't even realize the blessings and the validations that are going to come for you this year. And yes, it may require some doors to be closed so that focus can be done. Okay, if you got to do that, do what you got to do. But just make sure that whatever your choice, it is something that at the end of the day, you still have peace because it was for your best interest, because you dictate that. You understand? Don't worry about what is now, because what is now is not what is going to be when times pass. As I keep saying, the person that you once was is not the person who you are now. The person that you are going to become is requiring and relying on what you do today. Don't you think you're worth it? I do. So don't trip on it. Don't trip on that stuff. Please don't. My queens, come on now. You are God's gift to man. You are the wildflowers of the earth. You're beautiful and unique in your own right, but you define the validation that is interpreted. It starts within yourself. So, don't trip on the small stuff, okay? God, if you guys knew how special you were, you would not waste some of the effort that you do. Some of you go beyond the call of duty when all you have to do is be still. I know I got somebody right there, yeah, because you deserve it. And energy out is energy in. So start loving yourself. Take that time to put that emphasis back in your spirit. He's not going to forsake you. You got to bear with me, they're flying, but he's not going to forsake you, okay? So trust him and watch how far he takes your life, okay? As I always say, God is praying for you. You know I am. I see your worth because I discern it and define it with mine. Stay blessed, y'all. Bye.